Through the urban buzz and hum, I move to my own beat, cooling heat with icy sweetness. This stylish moment filled with vibrant colors. Ooh, my senses bright like neon glow. My charm turns every head around. Streets awash in brilliant hues. I surrender to my sounds. Summer filled with sweetest taste. When style and music intertwine, everything's perfect. Light dancing through the shadows, sweet sensations cool to touch, roaming through the summer streets, creating my own universe. No one can stop me. Ooh, I float on waves of sparkling colors, my senses living in the catching every eye. A world filled with my perception. Style becomes my native tongue. Each moment turns into art. Streets awash in brilliant hues. I surrender to my sounds. Summer filled with sweetest taste. When style and music intertwine, everything's perfect. Oh, everything's perfect. This is our perfect moment. I've shown you all that's true. From day one gave you everything real. Now it's time for change. A special story begins. The thrill of waiting patiently. My heart already races toward you. Like light bursting across the sky. When our gazes finally meet, our own music starts to play. In this moment, time stands still. Walking together down these streets, every moment shines so bright. Our story glimmers like the stars. Memories will keep forever. Trust stand still in this world that's yours and mine. Everything turns to magic. Remember this moment always, like light bursting across the sky when our gazes finally meet, our extraordinary tale. And home, I moved to my own beat, cooling heat with icy sweetness. This stylish moment filled with vibrant colors. My senses bright like neon glow. My charm turns every head around. Streets awash in brilliant hues, I surrender to my sounds. Summer filled with sweetest taste. When style and music intertwine and everything's perfect. Like dancing through the shadows, sweet sensations cool to touch, roaming through the summer streets, creating my own universe. No one can stop me, no one can stop me. I float on waves of sparkling colors, my senses living in the now. Streets awash in brilliant hues, I surrender to my sounds. Summer filled with sweetest taste. When style and music intertwine, everything's perfect. Moments catching every eye, a world filled with my perception. Style becomes my native tongue. Each moment turns into art. Streets awash in brilliant hues, I surrender to my sound. Summer filled with sweetest taste. When style and music intertwine, everything's perfect. Summer's hum under my skin, slow heat rising, breathing in a low tide rhythm in my chest. Let it move, forget the rest. Bare feet on warm stone, sidewalk sweating tone by tone. Glass light on your shoulder slips, city heat between the sips. Shadows stretching past the noon, hanging thoughts like half-tune tunes. Something in the way you sway says we're staying out all day. nothing loud but always near. Like that song you barely hear. It grooves beneath the things we say, slides the heavy heat away. Move like waves in the walls. Air is thick but nothing falls. Breath in steps in quiet sync. Chilled out days on the subtle brink. Float with me, don't ask why. Time slips underneath the sky. We don't chase it, just a line like shade and shape in summertime. Mint smoke in your hair. Clock hands lose the will to care. Laughter hangs then drifts away like final hum at end of day. Shirts stick to skin just right. Neon signs before the night. We don't speak, the streets just bend, following the bass that never ends. The pavement hum and paper cups. Elevator groans and ceiling dust. Everything's a little slow, but deeper than we'll ever show. Close your eyes, we're still in step. The quiet groove we both accept. Don't rush the fade, just let it ride before this pulse slips out of sight. Move like waves in the walls. Air is thick but nothing falls. Breath in steps in quiet sync. Chilled out days on the subtle brink. Float with me, don't ask why. Time slips underneath the sky. We don't chase it, just a line like shade and shape in summertime. When the echo starts to fade and summer songs are tucked away, let the stillness bring it back. It lingers in the subway tracks. September windows soft and low, but memory walks where rhythms go. Every silence, every sway is how we held that heat in place. Move like waves in the walls, even as the season stalls. Underneath the ceiling fan, summer lives in where we stand. Don't rewind it, don't erase this slow groove in a soft lit space. Let it burn and let it breathe, that's all we ever really need. Nothing loud but always near. Like that song you barely hear. Still it moves and so do we. Summer hums in you and me. The moment I first saw you, everything suddenly felt clear. Like a light breaking through, filling in the empty space. Something about your eyes feels like I've seen them before. Words were spoken, yet time stood still between us. At the end of all my searching, was I always meant to find you? I can't explain it, but somehow my heart already knew. I found you. Just a single glance, time slowed down. Nothing felt the same. I found you. Don't let this slip away. Let's hold on to this moment forever. Sometimes fate feels like chance. Maybe we were meant to be. No need for words, I already know. I can feel it in the space between us. At the end of all my searching, was I always meant to find you? I can't explain it, but somehow my heart already knew. I found you. Just a single glance, time slowed down. Nothing felt the same. I found you. Don't let this slip away. Let's hold on to this moment forever. If this is only just a dream, second here with you is worth more than anything. The moment I first saw you, everything suddenly felt clear, like a light breaking through, filling in the empty space. Golden sunlight wraps around me, soft breeze dancing through my hair. Sitting here, I close my eyes, feels like I'm inside a dream. Few days back the skies were clearer, so I called you on a whim. Are you free now? Let's go somewhere. Yeah, no plans, just a simple scene. Sitting here just waiting for you, with a quiet smile inside. Everything just slows around me, like a movie frame in time, like a whispered line in silence, hanging softly in the air. Every step you take towards me feels like something more than real. Hold this moment, don't let go. Sunlight keeping all our memories bright. Every second spent with you, someday I hope it still shines. Hold this moment, don't let go. Sunlight keeping all our memories bright. Every second spent with you, someday I hope it still shines. Footsteps echo in the distance, turning around to find your face. Bit by bit you're getting closer, everything is set in place. Now our steps are moving slowly, falling into perfect time. Where we go, I do know, but right now, it's all we need. Hold this moment, don't let go. Sunlight keeping all our memories bright. Every second spent with you, someday I hope it still shines. That vacation by the sea, where dreams came true, on that golden sandy beach, you asked me about you. Turquoise water, endless blue, paradise beneath our feet. In that dreamy resort view where our hearts could finally meet, you turned to me with eyes so bright as waves danced on the shore. Have you ever been in love before? You whispered soft and sure. That ocean where we ran away, that dream-like holiday. When you asked me there about first love's tender care, in that moment by the sea, time stood still for you and me. Your question hanging in the air like salt spray everywhere. sunset painting skies in shades of pink and gold. Your curious, wondering eyes made my heart feel bold. The answer seemed so clear as I looked into your face. You're my first love, my dear. In this magical place, that ocean where we ran away, that dreamlike holiday. When you asked me there about first love, tender care, in that moment by the sea, time stood still for you and me. Your question hanging in the air like salt spray everywhere. Beach walks and starlit nights, sharing secrets, holding tight. Every question that you asked revealed a future unmasked. Now whenever I see the sea, I remember how it felt when you asked that question sweetly, and my heart began to melt. That vacation, that resort, where love stories start. Your gentle words meant everything. You captured my heart. Don't you worry, babe, we can think about it later. Right now, just smile for me, let's just take it slow. Your laughter wraps around me, baby, this is all we need. Like the world just froze in time, tonight won't ever fade away. Let the night keep going, leave the questions far behind. When your fingers brush my skin, everything feels so light. Ooh, like honey melting slow. You and I, right here, right now. Just feel it now. Ooh, like honey, say it all. I can tell just by the way you move. Ooh, 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 like honey, your body says, don't you think? Just feel it all, feel it all, feel it all. We're getting closer, didn't notice, but I don't mind. Stay like this. Let the hours take us somewhere. Anywhere is fine tonight. Let the night keep going. Leave the questions far behind. When your fingers brush my skin, everything feels so light. Ooh, like honey melting slow. You and I, right here, right now. Ooh, like honey, let it flow. Don't you think? Just feel it now. Ooh, like honey, say it all. I can tell just by the way you move. Ooh, like honey, your body says, don't you think? Just feel it all, feel it all. No more second guessing. If you feel the same as me, let's not waste another second. Let's just stay right here. Ooh, like honey melting slow. You and I right here, right now. Ooh, like honey, let it flow. Don't you think? Just feel it now. Thought my heart was just a gentle mist, a soft haze in early morning hours. Looking back, I see the truth of it. A downpour with unexpected power. Never saw the storm clouds forming as they gathered overhead. Now I'm standing in the middle of emotions I misread. What I thought was quiet turned out loud. What seemed like a whisper became a crowd. My love for you started as a drizzle, so light I barely felt the drops. Then without warning it transformed into a summer cloudburst non-stop. What I thought was gentle turned intense and true, a deluge of feelings that I have for you. The signs were there, but I was blind to how deep these waters ran. I measured drops in teaspoons, now I'm swimming in the depth of them, looking back with clearer vision at the patterns in the sky. What appeared as morning coolness held a passion I can't deny. What I thought was quiet turned out loud. What seemed like a whisper became a crowd. My love for you started as a drizzle, so light I barely felt the drops. Then without warning it transformed into a summer cloudburst non-stop. What I thought was gentle turned intense and true, a deluge of feelings that I have for you. Sometimes we don't recognize the nature of our hearts until we look behind us and see how far we've come. Until we look behind us. My love for you started as a drizzle, so light I barely felt the drops. Then without warning it transformed into a summer cloudburst non-stop. What I thought was gentle turned intense and true, a deluge of feelings that I have for you. As the waves call out my name, salt and spray kiss my face, summer ocean wild and free. This is my happy place, running barefoot on the shore, chasing waves that come and go. Your hand in mine, we explore where the crystal waters flow, diving deep beneath the blue, weightless in this liquid dream. Every ripple fresh and new, life is better than it seems. Ocean breeze fills up my soul, washing all my worries away. In these waves I lose control, perfect summer holiday. Let the current take us home, where the sea meets endless sky. In this moment free to roam, we can learn to truly fly. Floating on my back so still, stars reflect in mirror glass. Time has stopped upon this hill of gentle waves and dancing grass. Every splash a symphony, every breath like liquid gold. In this aqua reverie, stories yet untold. Ocean breeze fills up my soul, washing all my worries away. In these waves I lose control, perfect summer holiday. Let the current take us home, where the sea meets endless sky. In this moment free to roam, we can learn to truly fly. Saltwater heals what time has broken, whispered secrets soft spoken. Here where earth and water meet, life feels beautifully complete. When the summer starts to fade and we must leave this shore, I'll keep this feeling that we made deep within my core. Ocean memories washing through like waves upon the sand. Every summer leads me to this promised land. There's a mint leaf in my drink, barely floating. Ceiling fan slow dances like it knows something. Shoes kicked off, I'm leaning too far back. City hums in lowercase, quiet but intact. A dog yawns somewhere 3 floors below. Laundry sways like it's nodding hello. Half a mango left on the plate, melting sweet. Somehow this moment's got no sharp edges, just heat. You said you might pass by, no promises made, so I pretend I'm not waiting, just caught in the shade. The clock ticks, not forward, just around, and the air's thick with stories that never get loud. Almost summer, barely moving. The sky wears blue like it's not even trying. Every second's a secret I don't mind losing. In the hush of before, I keep sighing. Newspaper curls at the edges like sleep. The neighbors humming out a tune harmony. I watch condensation traces quiet escape on the glass that's sweating more than I am today. Still no footsteps, but I hum your name. Not loud, not brave, just softly the same. You left a sweater here, it slouches on my chair. Looks like it knows more than it's ready to share. Almost summer, barely moving. The afternoon spills without asking why. It's not quite waiting, not quite soothing, just a song that exhales then lets it lie. Maybe we were never meant to name this. Maybe the best things stay shapeless. A glance through half-closed blinds, a tune you don't rewind. Summer, barely moving. Time just folds like a linen in the breeze. Whatever this is, I'm not proving. I'll stay here in between the teeth. Golden light hits the pavement slow, heartbeat walks in tempo. Your name rides a breeze. City sounds stretch and go in that still moment glow. I don't try, I just feel. Time slips with a casual lean. You flash like a summer screen. No rush, no rewind, just rhythm and you. You're the echo in my earphones, the night I never fake. You move like a rooftop breeze, cool unspoken grace. Through the shadows, through the fade, you groove in every frame. Sidewalk cracks in soft decline, coffee cup sweat, slow design. Thoughts loop like a bass line. Low sun bends the sky. Didn't mean to miss you, but the rhythm found your name. Time slips with casual lean. You flash like a summer screen. No rush, no rewind, just rhythm and you're the echo in my earphones, and not I never fade. You move like a rooftop breeze, cool unspoken grace. Through the shadows, through the fade, you groove in every frame. No climax, just continuation. You hum beneath the track. We're both just silhouettes, dancing without turning back. You're the echo in my earphones, and not I never fake. Still moving like a rooftop breeze, cool unspoken grace. In the quiet after sun, you're still the groove I run. Glass half full and fading light, fan still ticking almost night. Citrus scent still in the air, but the sky feels nearly bare. You left your cup by the sink, that little stain of something pink. The window cracked, the air slips through, still smells a little bit like you. Record stopped, just static left. No big fight, no real theft, just one of those soft goodbyes that sit behind your quiet eyes. Streetlights blinking golden tone, and suddenly I'm here alone. The peel still curled beside my plate. I swear we said goodbye too late. It's the end of lemon season. No more sugar, no more reason. Air is warm but feels like fall, like the heat just hit a wall. Bittersweet and slightly slow. Everything says time to go, but part of me still tastes the day when you laughed and chose to stay. Sink still wet, the sponge is dry. Didn't notice time slip by. Sweat has cooled, the breeze feels thin, like a movie reaching, and your sandals by the door remain like they don't know how to explain why the room still hums your name when nothing's really quite the same. I pour a drink, just ice and gin, hoping it brings summer back in, but it lands too soft, too flat, like a song that won't come back. We had no script, no big reveal, just mornings made from how we feel. And now the air is turning clear, but you're still half of what's left here. It's the end of lemon season, faded songs and shifting reason. Your towel still draped on the chair, like your laugh is in the air. Sour, sweet, but never wrong, like a quietly ending song. This is how the summer leaves, in between the breath it breathes. Maybe love just leans then goes, not with thunder, more like prose, folded soft between the days, packed in tangerine hued haze. Maybe if I breathe in slow, there's one more trace before you go. Still a note inside this glass of a summer that just passed. It's the end of lemon season. Guess we never needed reason, just some fruit, a little sun, and the way we came undone. Summer slipping soft and true, but it still smells like me and you. So I let the record play as the light just fades away. Glass half empty, air is still, Nothing loud but something real. Lemon's gone but not the taste of a love we didn't waste. Your eyes hold spiraling stars, light years. Deep cosmic dust settles on your shoulders when you laugh. The universe expands inside me, gravity between us defies what science can explain. This orbital dance we share, we're galaxies colliding in slow motion. Your stellar fragments meet with mine, swirling patterns only we can trace. Beautiful chaos, every touch creates new constellations. Every word forms nebulas in this private cosmos we've discovered together. Your silhouette against the sky, planets I've yet to explore. Milky Ways mapped across your palms as they reach to brush comets from my hair. We speak in astronomical whispers, creating theories of everything that science could never grasp. We're galaxies colliding in slow motion. Your stellar fragments meet with mine, swirling patterns only we can trace. Beautiful chaos, every touch creates new constellations. Every word forms nebulas in this private cosmos discovered together. Some say space is cold, they've never felt your orbit. Some say stars burn out, but ours keep forming in perpetual creation. Ours keep forming. We're galaxies colliding in slow motion. Your stellar fragments meet with mine, swirling patterns only we can trace. Beautiful chaos, every touch creates new constellations. Every word forms nebulas in this private cosmos discovered together. We clash like static on a wire, quiet tones that spark a fire. Doors close soft but I say stay. I turn to leave but drift halfway. Voices rise then fall again, like the tide that pulls and bends. You say nothing, still I hear the weight of every unshed tear. Glasses stacked from nights before, memories written on the floor. You roll your sleeves, I watch your hands, still finding ways I misunderstand. One breath cold, one breath warm, a ritual dressed up as storm. We call it messy, but we know we like the way it comes and goes. Every time I draw the line, I blur it when you look at mine. Whatever piece I try to find, it always bends towards your side. We circle back like vinyl skips, back to glances, back to lips. Even when I break in two, somehow all the cracks lead you. Tension sweet like evening air, I curse you soft, you pull my hair. Even if it's never clear, I never move too far from here. Neighbors probably know our fleas, the back and forth, the in-betweens. We fight in whispers, make up loud, and sit in silence, strangely proud. You toss a joke, I half pretend to roll my eyes, then meet your grin. It's back and forth, it's far from clean, but it's the space where we still lean. Late night snacks and old routines, movies paused at random scenes. I think of leaving once or twice, but always lose to your device. Tried to step out, lost my shoe. Somehow every door leads you. I map the exits in my head, but your name lives in them instead. We circle back like vinyl skips, back to murmurs, back to slips. Even when you split the sky, I trace the clouds and let it slide. You shout my name like it's a song. I hate the tone but hum along, even if it's always you that leaves me lost and pulls me through. Maybe love's not clean or kind, maybe we're the blurry kind, the tangled thread, the flickering screen, but still the brightest thing I've seen. I don't need a perfect script, you're the storm I wouldn't fix. Even when the sky turns strange, you're the pulse I never change. Some nights we don't even speak, just pass the tea and rest our cheeks on opposite ends of the same old couch, the silence folded in and out. And there's a calm in that somehow, a shared stillness we allow. We don't explain, we just exist between the pull and every shift. You leave the lamp on halfway dim, the room forgets where it begins. And I keep lying to myself like we don't fit, like something else. We circle back like dawn to night, still misaligned but holding tight. Even when we fall apart, you're the map back to my heart. No need for answers, just the view of coming back to still somehow you. The mess, the peace, the spark, the glue. I come undone but always to you. So here we are, not right, not wrong, still humming that unfinished song. Another night, another spin, still somehow you again.
Late afternoon light spills across the table. 3:30 and the day just starts to breathe. Coffee's cooled down to the perfect temperature as I watch people drift through streets below. Time moves differently from up here. Each minute stretches out like taffy, pulling slow and sweet. This mellow glow surrounds everything. Conversations float like paper boats. City hums its lazy tune while I'm suspended in this perfect pocket of calm. Thoughts rising, falling, just like the melody that plays between my heartbeats. Saxophone drips from somebody's apartment. Plants lean toward the fading golden rays. My shoulders drop an inch with every passing cloud as tension melts into this wooden chair. Strangers smile with half-closed eyes, sharing this collective exhale that feels like freedom. So this mellow glow surrounds everything. Conversations float like paper boats. City hums its lazy tune while I'm suspended in this perfect pocket of calm. Thoughts rising, falling, just like the melody that plays between my heartbeats. Some days are meant for chasing, some for standing still. This one's for savoring each subtle shift of air, each note that lingers, each note that lingers. This mellow glow surrounds everything. Conversations float like paper boats. City hums its lazy tune
while I'm suspended in this perfect pocket of calm. Thoughts rise and falling, just like the melody that plays between my heartbeats. The urban buzzing hum, I move to my own beat, cooling heat with icy sweetness. This stylish moment filled with vibrant colors. My senses bright like neon glow. My charm turns every head around. Streets are ash in brilliant hues. I surrender to my sounds. Summer filled with sweetest taste, when style and music intertwine. Everything's perfect. The shadows, sweet sensations, cool to touch. Roaming through the summer streets, creating my own universe. No one can stop me. I float on waves of sparkling colors. My senses living in the now. Streets are washing brilliant hues. I surrender to my sounds. Summer filled with sweetest taste, when style and music intertwine. Everything's perfect. Moments catching every eye. A world filled with my perception. Style becomes my native tongue. Each moment turns into art. Streets are washing brilliant hues. I surrender to my sounds. Summer filled with sweetest taste, when style and music intertwine. You stuck a sticker on my shirt, said it looked like I got hurt, but smiled before I could reply, and asked if I would keep it. Why? We walked like we had endless change, trading jokes for pocket change. Bought a drink we couldn't name, shared it like it meant the same. Each red light became a stamp on a story we forgot to plan. Every glance, a little pause, filed between what if and was. You wore sunglasses at night, claimed the moon was way too bright. I saved that line inside my head, like something I had almost said. You're my limited edition page, pressed between the heat and shade. Not forever, maybe not, but bright enough to mark the spot. Like stickers only summer sells, faded fast but stuck so well. You peeled a piece and left it here, just enough to reappear. We danced inside a laundromat, used receipt tape like a hat. Watched the towels tumble down, spinning stories lost and found. You hummed a song with half the words and claimed the rest were meant for birds. Your laugh escaped into the fan and stayed there longer than I planned. No drama, no final frame, just half a cone and guessing games. When you left, you waved too slow, as if you knew I'd miss it though. I check my notebook now and then, still find your notes between the pen. Like corners bent in subtle ways, you scribbled jokes that still amaze. You're my limited edition page, pressed between the heat and shade. Not forever, maybe not, but bright enough to mark the spot. Like stickers only summer sells, faded fast but stuck so well. You peeled a piece and left it here, just enough to reappear. Some things don't demand to stay, they shimmer once then drift away. But just like how your voice would bend, some starts don't really need an end. You're my limited edition page, caught between the sky and stage. Not a chapter, not a plot, but something even time forgot. A name I hum but never say, a moment I won't give away. You're the sticker that won't fall, still holding soft inside it all. I never peeled you off my skin, you're still where summers once had been. Not loud, not sharp, not even clear, but close enough to feel you here.
Cool breeze tapping on my sleeve, sunlight bouncing off the leaves. Flip my thoughts like record spin, feel it rising from within. Stretched out in an open chair, heartbeat sinks with summer air. Every page a little spark, dancing shadows in the park. This rhythm's got me feeling like words in motion, colors bright, skimming lines like skipping stones. Chill runs deep inside my bones. Let the tempo take its time, floating verses in around my kind of groove, my kind of peace, simple joy that never leaves. Toes tapping on wooden floor, lazy jazz drifting through the door. Eyes half closed, I hum along, everything in place, nothing wrong. Moments move like Sunday wine, slow but sweet, a perfect line. Turn the page, the vibe still flows, breezy thoughts and mellow tones. This rhythm's got me feeling like words in motion, colors bright, skimming lines like skipping stones. Chill runs deep inside my bones. Let the tempo take its time, floating verses in around my kind of groove, my kind of peace, simple joy that never leaves. Don't need rush or flashing lights, I groove best in quiet nights. Let it sway, just let it slide, that's where all the magic hides. This rhythm's got me feeling like words in motion, colors bright, skimming lines
Day skips over water skin, shivers start from deep within. Pages humming soft release, a slow breath tangled in the trees. Shaded bench, my fingers glide over lines that pull the tide. Reflections flicker silver slow, the day drips honey warm and low. Air smells green, the world in hush. Moments bloom without a rush. Each word lands a steady beat. Books in silence in repeat. I hear the stories through the leaves. No one's calling, no one leaves. The page turns soft, the meaning stays like footsteps lost in garden maze. Still water, mirror, open sky. Time leans back and lets us slide. Tiny lights that blink and fade. Feel like music barely played. Nothing moves but all is near. I breathe you in, the air is clear. Palace walls just float behind. Peace that hums and doesn't mind. Swans drift through the mirrored glass. Weightless like the hours pass. The clouds don't talk, they just remain like sentences that can't explain. Fountains speak in crooked lines. Not secrets, more like quiet signs. Even statues seem to know how to move without a show. History leans but doesn't press. The past is soft in Sunday dress. And I'm not lost, just out of frame. Where pages turn but stay the same. Still water, mirror, open sky. Time leans back and lets us slide. Tiny lights that blink and fade. Feel like music barely played. Nothing moves but all is near. I breathe you in, the air is clear. Palace walls just float behind. Peace that hums and doesn't mind. When light bends low and gold slips in and shadow wraps the garden skin, I close the book but not the sound of every word that spun me round. Ink and water start to blur, but the silence still prefers to hold me here without a name. Just rhythm in a softened frame. Still water, mirror, endless sky, where thought can breathe and heart can lie. I don't need a louder sign. This moment hums and that's just fine. I'll take this stillness when I go. A hush beneath the afterglow. Verse south breathing in my chest. That quiet groove I love the best. The page will close, the light will shift, but this soft pull I'll always drift. The lake, the air, the low slow beat, with thought and rhythm always meet. Morning cuts a line through steam. Plates arrive like gentle dreams. You say same as always. I nod as butter melts in golden fog. Seat by the glass, third from the end. That corner spot we recommend. You trace the menu with one nail. I joke that we should just inhale. You stir your coffee, skip the foam. I take the jam, leave you the scone. A couple next to us debates if poached or scrambled seals their fate. A dog outside tied to a chair eyes us like he knows we care. Some jazz from speakers blends the air with something light like we're still here. Window seat and lazy toast. Of all our weeks I love this most. No countdowns here, no chasing clocks. Just breadcrumb trails and mismatched socks. Bright cafe, half-written notes on napkins near the sugar coats. Not fancy days but this feels right. Bathed in this slow pouring light. Pick the fruit, leave all the grapes. Call it justice, I say fate. The waiter laughs, we tip too much, but joy like this is soft to touch. A baby shrieks, a latte spills. Someone outside takes Polaroid stills. I take a bite, you steal a fry. It's nothing deep but neither dry. We don't need to name this scene. It's sweet and salty, caffeine clean. This kind of calm you can't invent. It grows between the incident. No reason why we love this space, but mornings tend to leave a trace of butter jazz and quiet grin that says I hope we're here again. Window seat and borrowed mugs, elbows brushing gentle shrugs. From omelets down to final crumb, the world outside can take its run. We move like sugar in the tea, slow enough to fully be. This isn't magic, isn't loud, but it's the part that makes me proud. Barista hums a broken song, she knows we've been here all along. Familiar names on every cup, but still she never gets fed up. The light now leans a bit too far, we check the time, forget the car. You sip, then smile, then stand, then pause, like leaving breaks a minor clause. Window seat, our quiet fame, in a world that doesn't call our name. But here we're etched in toast and plate, in notes the sunlight helps translate. We'll be back like eggs on heat, same table, same uneven seat. Life may spin and skip the beat, but this brunch always lands complete. The doorbell rings, we're out again, but you still have that croissant grin, and I still taste the butter air of mornings only we prepare. Mountains rise and waters flow along this winding road. Every face I encounter glows with a light that can't be told. Traveling through open spaces, each hello feels like a gift, a moment of quiet worth. These passing greetings on the way fill the air with something sweet. Nature's beauty all around makes this journey so complete. Connections made in just a glance. The world feels open, kind and bright. Trees sway as I pass them by, lakes shimmer in the glow. Strangers share a knowing smile, as if secrets we all know. There's magic in these moments when paths briefly align. A current moves between us, these passing greetings on the way fill the air with something sweet. Nature's beauty all around makes this journey so complete. Connections made in just a glance. The world feels open, kind and bright. The landscapes change, the faces too, but that feeling stays the same. A sense of being truly here. These passing greetings on the way fill the air with something sweet. Nature's beauty all around makes this journey so complete. Connections made in just a glance. The world feels open, kind and bright.
the glass. Thin light slides where mornings pass. Something in the quiet frame says today won't feel the same. A pale green twist beneath my hand. The tables call, the hour expands. Thoughts unfold like linen sheets. Creases soft from softer beats. No one's rushing, not today. Movements shift and float away. Eyes half closed but wide enough to feel the moment's quiet stuff. It's not cold, it's not loud, it just knows how to be around. Soft mid-tones in lazy shape draw their line then disappear. A subtle loop without a name. It holds its mood, avoids the frame. Let it play and fade again. That's the kind of day I'm in. Shadows hum along the floor. Mint and gray in equal pour. Hands don't search for something big. Just the pulse beneath the fig. What I drink is barely sweet, barely thought and barely heat. But somehow that's the sweetest way to keep the noise a step away. Don't need reason, don't need rush. Let it all dissolve to hush. Even clocks just hum along like they knew where they belong. It's not cold, it's not loud, it just knows how to be around. Soft mid-tones in lazy shape draw their line then disappear. A subtle loop without a name. It holds its mood, avoids the frame. Let it play and fade again. That's the kind of day I'm in. When too much light begins to sting, I sit back and let it ring. Every edge gets drawn and soft. No extremes, just gently off. The flavor fades but leaves a trace in that half-forgotten place. I don't need to feel it loud, just enough to move the cloud. Not too fresh, not overdone, just the way the slow days run. Mint that lingers, not to prove, just enough to catch the groove. No need to name the shade I'm in. It leans, it hums, it starts again. Let it pass and gently stay. That's my kind of mint-laced day. The line moves once, then doesn't try. It knows its place beneath the sky. Not shouting cool, not chasing high. Just one long breath I let slip by.
You were typing, then you stopped. That one bubble tells a lot, yeah. You double like my blurry pic, then vanish like you pulled a trick. I swiped on just to check again, but all I see is that typing pen. We haven't talked since Friday late. Still checking if you've changed your state. You posted something with no face. I saved it just in case. I left my hoodie near your chair. You wore it once, now I don't dare to ask for it, that feels too loud. So I just scroll and think out loud. We're in that stage, not quite apart. Still memos left inside my heart. No fight, no flame, no what went wrong. Just texting gaps that feel too long. You're still typing, maybe not. You start to speak, then lose the thought. We're stuck inside that silent dot that says a lot, or maybe not. I play our thread like it's a song. We're reading where we got along. No closure here, no clean reply. Just seen at 2:05. The group chat's still a war zone mess. I drop a low you don't address. Your status says you're feeling fine, but skip my story every time. I passed the shop we used to hate, that place with drinks you'd always rate. The door was closed, it felt on brand, like things that slip out of your hand. We had no plan, we had no end, but still I thought we kinda blend. Now all I get's a typing dot. It's kinda cute until it's not. I muted songs that said too much. You muted me with half a touch. We're modern art but half erased, like passwords we forgot to paste. You're still typing, maybe not. You write a truth and let it rot. We hover near, we spin, we stall, pretending we don't feel at all. I scroll too far, the thread restarts. Your jokes, your size, those lowercase parts. No end, no spark, no sharp goodbye. Just seen at 2:05. Maybe some things fade like drafts, lost in unsent paragraphs. You almost say it then delete. I almost answer on repeat. I won't push send, you won't push to. We ghost without the haunting hue, and in that pause before a sound, we type the love we never found. Yeah. You're still typing, still unsure, still starting what we won't endure. No periods, no full stop sign, just bubbles blinking out of time. We live between what's said and left, between the dot and final breath. This isn't love but not a lie, just seen at 2:05. Open door, the air slips in. Smells like citrus, heat and skin. T-shirt sticking, quiet fan. Summer's here, soft as it can. Sweat and sunscreen in the breeze. Notes of grass and melting teas. Plastic chairs and vinyl seats. Faded towels and sandy feet. You walk past, I caught a trace. Coconut and quiet grace. Didn't turn, but in that air was a memory we still share. Bougainvillea on the fence. Your perfume too light to sense, but my chest still tenses up, like the day we filled that cup. It smells like summer, don't you see? Like your laugh from AC Breeze. Like that bus stop 315 and a tangerine between. Smells like oceans from the train, like a song stuck in my brain. You're not here but in this heat, every scent feels incomplete. Backyard grills and citronella, body spray, worn out umbrella. Someone spills a sugar drink on the grass where I still think about your neck and how you tie your hair up as the day went by. Every scent a secret door to a time I can't ignore. I still pass that corner store, smells the same as once before. Gum and neon peach shampoo, I guess that's where I lost you to. Some say scent fades fast with wind, but these days it just digs in, like your hoodie in July, worn until the air ran dry. It smells like summer in the hall, in the towel I can't recall, in the notebook by my bed, in the words we never said. Like your lip balm, berry mint, like the sun on plastic tin. Even now I close my eyes and the season crystallizes. Smells don't lie the way we do, they stay longer, stick like glue. Even after you're long gone, they pretend you're coming on. A second late, a scent too strong, a half verse in a missing song. Summer never really ends when it smells like you again. It smells like summer every pore, in this shirt I wore before, in the swing that creaks at night, in the breeze that feels just right. You're a scent I can't unknow, like fresh fruit and amber glow. Even when the season's through, it still smells like me and you. Open window, August breath, hangs like something we both left, smells like silence, sweet and dumb, like a love that doesn't come.
Late afternoon golden silhouette falls across the window pane. I see your outline there, thinking of moments spent watching you at the same hour as you turn your head seeking light. Yesterday like today, tomorrow in the same place, like your unchanging presence. I'll be right here too, under golden hour glow. Your silhouette dances slow, like the sky you silently watch. My heart holds you quietly, your form shining softly. Blooming in a rooftop garden amidst the urban scene. In this busy world, taking a moment to breathe, your golden energy awakens my senses. Through drifting clouds, you keep your gaze steady, like your unwavering focus. I'll keep watching you under golden hour glow. Your silhouette dances slow, like the sky you silently watch. My heart holds you quietly, your form shining softly. Pause a moment, feel it now. This calm surrounding us. The peace you bring becomes today's comfort. Under golden hour glow, your silhouette dances slow, like the sky you silently watch. My heart holds you quietly, your form shining softly. When the light spreads around, all colors awaken. As senses grow clear, we can feel it. Without words we know that glow is close to us. Though invisible, its presence is certain within our senses. Our senses tell us when light stays beside us. The moment world transforms the time
in darkness, waiting for that glow. When sleeping colors rise, that special sense. You and I share becomes our connecting thread. Though invisible, its presence is certain within our senses. Our senses tell us when a light stays beside us. The moment world transforms the time, everything awakes. We catch that signal, our instincts always know. Hidden signals in our private language, communicating silently those subtle moments. Our senses tell us when a light stays beside us. The moment world transforms the time, everything wakes. We catch that signal, our instincts always know. Said on my way at 109, but I saw the red at 113. No big deal, it's fine, I'm cool, just staring at this little screen. Last night you liked my story late, skipped the others, tapped too straight. 3 dots blink then disappear, so I just sipped this overpriced beer. I left my charger at your place, you said I'll bring it, never did. Now my phone's at 2%, like us just hanging by a thread. You posted with that subtle song, I know the lyrics played it wrong, so I screenshot, send a meme. You reply just with a we're texting like we're trading clues in lowercase and baby blues. You ghost, I overanalyze. You drop a K, I dramatize. We're fine, we're close, we're out of sync. We laugh and fight and barely blink. This isn't war, this isn't peace. It's red receipts and missing key. I know your passcode, not your plans. You book a flight but hide your hands. You said let's chill, then went to bed, left me undelivered. Instead, your AirPods in, you missed my call. Your typing stopped, then nothing at all. You liked my pic from weeks ago. Why that one, I still don't know. You said I'll meet you by the stairs, but took the elevator there. So now I'm walking down alone, pretending I just checked my phone. These aren't fights, just little slips, like double taps and bitten lips. But in each glitch I find the beat of every pause ending complete. We're texting like we're trading clues in lowercase and baby blues. You ghost, I overanalyze. You drop a K, I dramatize. We orbit near but don't collide, both waiting on the other side of autocorrect and fragile cues of sleep mode moods and Apple News. We're not broken, just on low, charging slow and letting go. You say it's nothing, I say true, then post a song that sounds like you. I save your voice in voice memos, play it back in late metros. You update apps, I write in notes. You disappear in data loads. We're texting like we're saying less, each bubble hides a little mess. But in your tone I catch the clue, you feel this chaos too, don't you? One thumb away, one screen apart, still holding on in lowercase heart. We're modern love, not black or white, just rated 113.
1:13 that night. So if you type and don't hit send, I'll still reply like we pretend that everything is crystal clean, but love's just read at 1:13.
Again tonight, same corner, softer light. Didn't plan to think of you, but quiet streets just pull it through. We talk in steps, not words. You'd laugh at things I never heard. Not big scenes, just small replies, but they still play behind my eyes. You'd lean your head, I'd fake a line. We made nothing feel like time. That route still knows our pace, even though you've left no tray. We almost made it past the parts that never last. Now those nights drift in reverse, unwritten lines rehearsed. I still walk where we began, but I don't reach for your hand. We were quiet, we were close, we were almost us. A cafe glow, your tilted grin, sidewalks curling everything in. The same bench, the same low hum, it still feels like we just begun. Your voice was low and cool, I never played by any rule. Now I sit where we would stay and let the hours drift away. Nothing big, but it was true. Even silence felt like you. Not a love that had to burn, just a loop I still remember. We almost made it past the parts that never last. Now those nights drift in reverse, unwritten lines rehearsed. I still walk where we began, but I don't reach for your hand. We were quiet, we were close, we were almost us. It didn't end, it just is all. No one left and no one called, but something in that middle beat still lives beneath these evening streets. We almost had the frame, but never found the name. Still that feeling stays intact in quiet songs I don't play back. No regret, just what it was, somewhere safe between the fuss. We were nearly almost true, and that almost still feels new. I passed the light, I passed the bend. No message left, no need to send. We didn't break, we just withdrew, but every turn still hums of you. Early summer in the air, not too hot, just barely there. Nowhere near the chill of spring, just enough to start remembering. Walking down the softened street, shadows slow beneath my feet. Heart picks up without a cue, thinking this feels just like you. This is how we used to move, in between that perfect groove. No jacket, no fan, just ease. Talking hours under trees, sidewalk breeze and open time. Your name looping through my mind. Evening walks, no need to race, just the glow of that old place. Early summer, soft and still, that's when I can feel you real. In the balance of the air, like you're almost standing there. Not too cold and not too hot, just that sweet in between spot. These are days that bring you near, when the blue fills
feels crystal clear. You'd always say this day's just right, like the world was wrapped in light. Curtains swayed your coffee grin, breeze that brushed across your skin. I sit now on the same old bench, where our silence made more sense. Birds are loud, the world moves slow. Every part of me still knows what it meant to share that calm, when the season felt like balm. Even now I close my eyes and see your smile float in the sky. 24 degrees, no sound, just enough to feel unbound. Perfect air and perfect ache for the love I couldn't make. Early summer, soft and still, that's when I can feel you real. In the balance of the air, like you're almost standing there. Not too cold and not too hot, just that sweet in-between spot. These are days that bring you near, when the blue feels crystal clear. Maybe it's the amber light folding slowly into night that brings me back without a plan to when I held your quiet hand. Neither storm nor dead calm sea, just enough to let love be. Even now this in-between holds the ghost of what has been. Every breeze that touches skin feels like where your voice has been. Perfect weather, aching clear, wishing you were still right here. Early summer says your name, and I know it's not the same, but this air, this light, this hue makes me sit and think of you. Not too cold and not too hot, just this feeling I forgot. All the space we used to fill, now just warm and almost still. So I walk these golden days through this soft nostalgic haze of the season we once knew, and the quiet shape of you. Early summer, there you are, in the hush behind each car. Perfect weather, soft refrain, wait until you come again. Fan on its slowest spin, lemon slice and tonic gin. Clock says 4 but time feels bent, you walk in like an accident. Your shirt's undone, just one too low, hair still damp, iced coffee glow. You drop your bag, kick off your shoes, say this heat makes truth hard to refuse. Jazz is playing, vinyl skips, you steal a sip, ignore your lips. We sit like we forgot the rest of days that come with tight vests. You lean and trace the glass with sweat, say summer's not quite over yet. I nod and tilt my drink your way, nothing more we have to say. Lemon slice at 4 p.m., melted ice and heat again. You and I with nowhere to, in a room the sun slips through. Ceiling fan and cotton haze, soft jazz plays and time delays. If this is all that summer gives, it's enough to say we lived. Barefoot on the kitchen tiles, you hum a tune, I count the miles. Between your voice and record sound, feels like we're just two floating down. The air is slow, the world is hushed, even clocks don't seem to rush. You ask me where this moment ends, I shrug and say, depends. We write our names in cold glass fog, talk nonsense just to skip the slog of grown-up plans and proper meals. It's jazz and heat and how it feels. Maybe there's no master plot, maybe this is all we've got. Sweaty skin and open blinds, and time that slips between the lines. Lemon slice at 4 p.m., you stir slow, I breathe you in. Nothing loud and nothing deep, just a groove that helps us keep. Lazy days and golden frames, undone thoughts and half-true names. If this is where the summer ends, let it loop and not pretend. If phone lights up, you let it ring. Say the outside never means a thing. You reach your hand not to hold, but just to see what silence told. We drift until the sun goes out, still barefoot, still without doubt. No big scene, no final act, just sweat and truth and subtle tact. Lemon slice at 4 p.m., we forget what month we're in.
Jazz still loops the same old part, like the background of the heart. Curtains move but no one speaks. Heat clings soft to tangled cheeks. And if this is the end of heat, it's the sweetest kind of repeat. Fan keeps spinning slow and true, and I stay still right here with you. Glass half full and sky half dim. That's summer and that's us within. You say it's just a walk again. I nod like I believe you then. The air is warm but not too much. A summer night with velvet touch. We pass the corner bodega light. You hum a tune not quite right. Someone grills on the balcony. Smells like a song I used to be. You tilt your head, say that's our cue, but I don't know what I should do. So I fake a cough and follow slow. Just two outlines in stereo. Crosswalk blinks like make a move, but I just walk in silent groove. And when you laugh I glance too long. Pretend the street's a favorite song. Summer night in third person, watching us like we're rehearsing. Not too close, not far enough. Just in that space we call almost love. Plastic cup and scratched out plans. Your bracelet slipping past your hand. This isn't fire, it's something light. The kind that only lives in a summer night. If I've seen that one film, I lie and say yeah it was real. We quote a line that doesn't fit, but laugh like we invented it. You lean on rails, I check the moon, as if it might reply soon. The silence says go on say it, but I don't wanna overplay it. The breeze comes in then disappears, like thoughts we both don't volunteer. You look at me like not tonight, but I still glow from soft street light. There's something in the almost said, like letters that we never read. And maybe that's the realest line, to stay inside the undefined. Summer night in third person, narrating us without aversion. No big kiss, no grand reveal, just drinks half full and how we feel. A cherry stem between your teeth. You say I lose on purpose. See, this isn't fade or neon bright. It's softer than that. It's just summer night. Walk a step ahead, I won't catch up, I'll match instead. It's not a chase, it's not a stay, it's just this quiet in our way. The world still hums a block away, but here we are with nothing to say. And every pause between our jokes is full of all the words we broke. Summer night without a name, no history, no rules, no game. You ask if this is something real, I say it's something we can feel. No need to frame it, fold it tight. Let's leave it open, soft and right. This isn't love, it's not a fight. It's you and me and a summer night. So if you ever think of this, don't file it under hit or miss. Just play it back, no need to write the version where we got it right. Concrete hum begins to fade. Air leans back, the light decays. Skin cools down without a sound. Something new is hanging round. Curtains shift with half a grin. Street noise dips, the night slides in. Low light pulsing off the glass. Moments stretch then slowly pass. Balcony flickers soft and slow. Every drink feels set to go. Someone laughs then drifts away. No one's rushing, not today. Shoes off, jacket hanging loose. That hush that slips in like a truth. Body moving beat by beat, the kind that makes the quiet sweet. This isn't air, it's something near, the kind of calm that pulls you clear. It doesn't shout, it doesn't spin, just rides beneath your outer skin. It doesn't name the time of year, but you just know it's landing here. When everything begins to glow, you're already in the flow. Sidewalk glints where shadows bloom, evening hums with extra room. Stairs feel softer under feet, city tones become a beat. Late night food and halfway talks, plastic bags and slower walks. Phones light up but not too much, eyes are open, breath is touch. Not a season, not a sign, just the air that draws a line between the wait and letting go, between the loud and what we know. You don't need to point it out, it slips through you without a route. No direction, still it stays, looping through the empty space. This isn't air, it's something near, a kind of calm that pulls you clear. It doesn't shout, it doesn't spin, just rides beneath your outer skin. It doesn't name the time of year, but you just know it's landing here. When everything begins to glow, you're already in the flow. When the noise has stretched too thin and the day won't let you in, let the slow undo begin. From the pavement to your skin, you don't chase it, it just shows. Right between the highs and lows, every breath becomes a cue to move how evening moves through you. It's not a breeze, it's not escape, it's how your shadow starts to drape, how silence leans against your mind in rhythms you forgot to find. The tempo drops, the edges blur, you're not alone, you're not unsure, you're just a part of something slow, already in the afterglow. No fireworks, no final line, just soft momentum keeping time. And even when the light is gone, that feeling hums and lingers on. Colors dance around her as she glides through the crowd. Her laughter sparkles brighter than the morning clouds. Mismatched patterns somehow create perfect art when she wears them with that brilliant smile. She transforms fashion into celebration, making everyday moments extraordinary. With just her presence alone, she's radiating golden light, turning heads and lifting spirits high. Her fearless style makes everyone feel alive. She brings joy like summer breaking through after rain. Her confidence inspires everyone around to embrace their unique vision and shine just as bright. She high-fives strangers, compliments flow freely. Her energy transforms Monday into weekend spree. She mixes vintage treasures with future trends, creating magic out of the unexpected. Children and grandparents equally adore her as she spreads enthusiasm everywhere, like it's the most natural thing. She's radiating golden light, turning heads and lifting spirits high. Her fearless style makes everyone feel alive. She brings joy like summer breaking through after rain. Her confidence inspires everyone around to embrace their unique vision
just as bright. She sees beauty in places others missed. Her perspective makes the ordinary glisten. The way she celebrates individuality becomes a ripple of positivity. The way she celebrates each moment makes everyone feel at home. She's radiating golden light, turning heads and lifting spirits high. Her fearless style makes everyone feel alive. She brings joy like summer breaking through after rain. Her confidence inspires everyone around to embrace their unique vision and shine just as bright. Behind the blinds, cup in hand, I slow the time. Tiny winds that pass me by draw soft shapes into the sky. Clay and green along the rail, quiet roots that never fail. Nothing planned but still it grows. In this spot the silence knows. Shade moves in like second skin. I let the weight breathe out again. The stems don't ask for perfect light, they just stretch and hold it right. It's not wild, it's barely neat, but the space feels more complete. Every part a quiet sound that keeps my thoughts from circling round. This is where the stillness lives, doesn't push, it only gives. Slow days draped in muted hues, folding into softened views. Balcony with open room, air that walks in subtle bloom. No big words or perfect lines, just this beat that hums in time. Water finds its way with ease, sliding off the lemon leaves. I don't ask it to perform, it just cools the heavy warm. Evenings hum and drifting light, plastic chairs, a softer night. City sounds not far away, but none of them have much to say. Aromas speak in lowercase, no demand to fill the space. There's a tempo here so slight, it moves my thoughts without a fight. If the world feels overdrawn, this is where the weight is gone. Concrete under bare soles, feels like rhythm, feels like hope. This is where the stillness lives, doesn't push, it only gives. Slow days draped in muted hues, folding into softened views. Balcony with open room, air that walks in subtle bloom. No big words or perfect lines, just this beat that hums in time. Not a garden, not a plan, just some calm that understands. Leaves that tilt and don't explain why their silence keeps me sane. I don't need to frame it right, it just breathes beneath the light. No finale, no debut, still it knows exactly what to do. This is where I catch the thread, where my thoughts are gently led, where the pace aligns with me and I move more easily. Every sound a soft reply, every green thing passing by. In this space I get too slow, that's the gift the stillness shows. When the day begins to lean and the sky turns off its sheen, I'm still here, I don't rush through, just the leaves and me and something true. Same old street, same leash in hand, paper cup, no big plans. Shoes untied, sleep in my eyes. Then your voice cuts through the sky. Two dogs tangle near my knee. Yours all gold and wild and free, mine just stares and joins the spin.
And that's how quiet things begin. You said, guess they've made a friend. I smiled, pretending not to bend, but something shifted in that space between the leash and your briefcase. You laughed, I offered you my route. You're here tomorrow, slip right out. We walked slow like time was wide. 2 coffees, 1 shared stride. Met you walking past the gate. Now I'm always running late. Leashes tangled, caffeine high. You and I beneath that sky. Never planned but always right. You fit gently in my life. From stray barks to subtle clues, I found morning love in shoes. Now it's habit, now it's known. Same corner, always our own. Our dogs race like they've rehearsed, but I swear I saw you first. Bench talks turn to daily rites. Half-sip cups and future sights. You ask how my meeting went. I lie and say it's heaven sent. You bring treats, I bring news. Your sweatshirt always smells like blues. 6 months in and not yet done. Still walk slow when others run. Who knew love wore nylon leads and came with tales and coffee needs? No grand spark, no movie kiss, just soft arrivals. Days like this. Met you walking past the gate. Now I'm always running late. Leashes tangled, caffeine high. You and I beneath that sky. Never planned but always right. You fit gently in my life. From muddy shoes to tired grins, this is where our day begins. Now our dogs know every turn, where to stop, when not to burn. They chase the wind, we chase the rest of lives that bloom from daily steps. Matching tags and weather chats. Your keys jingle, mine just scat. No big vows, but still we stay like love was built from start of day. Met you walking into sun. That first morning, 2 as 1. From leash to ring, from park to porch. Still sipping slow beneath the torch. Mornings come and mornings leave, but you're the line I still believe. Same old route, same leash, same hand. Still no plans, just where we stand. Dogs ahead and time behind. All that walking realigned. And when strangers pass us by, they see 2 hearts and 4 goodbyes. Still together side by side, taking love out for a ride. Keys jangle against my palm. Your smile catches me off guard as your stretches beyond the GPS map. I ask if you're ready to chase that coastline you've been dreaming of. The car door clicks shut and suddenly every traffic light turns green for us, like they know where we're headed. Got the route all mapped out in my head. Your playlist queued up. Anticipation builds that ocean you've been searching for, just hours away. The breeze plays through your hair as we slip past city limits. Everything we need packed in the trunk, way in the trunk. Everything else left behind. Your hands dance when you talk about salt air. I watch your eyes scan the horizon. Gentle gusts carry conversations through open windows, while distance dissolves between skyline
without you. This journey already feels like arriving. Got the route all mapped out in my head. Your playlist queued up. Anticipation builds that ocean you've been searching for. Just hours away. Hey. Oh, the breeze plays through your hair as we slip past city limits. Everything we need packed in the trunk, yeah, in the trunk. Everything else left behind. Some trips change nothing, some change everything. This one feels like both. Your laughter tells me we made the right decision. Your laughter tells me. Got the route all mapped out in my head. Your playlist queued up. Anticipation builds that ocean you've been searching for. Just hours away. Hey. Oh, hey. The breeze plays through your hair as we slip past city limits. Everything we need packed in the trunk, yeah, in the trunk. Everything else left behind. Walking down these gray streets, a familiar scent suddenly catches me, standing still as if time has frozen. Falling back into memories long past. People brush past me, city noises fade away. Only that scent remains vivid, bringing you back to me again. Following your scent, traced on a stranger's coat, gently opening eyes I once closed, to face you in my memories, like vanilla held in a teacup, like jasmine wrapped in your hair. A scent encountered by chance on the street unfolds like a film before me. Seasons change and time flows on, but your scent remains the same, on streets scattered with fragments of memories, threading them back together with scent. Regret for never asking the name of your perfume, trying not to miss the fragrance of our last embrace. How deeply I breathed you in that day. Our moments now turn to memories final. Following your scent, traced on a stranger's coat, gently opening eyes I once closed, to face you in my memories, like vanilla held in a teacup, like jasmine wrapped in your hair. A scent encountered by chance on the street unfolds like a film before me. Though our story may have ended, your scent remains vivid in my memory. You forever etched on the map of my senses. Balcony breeze. breeze and chill glass clink. The city's humming in a steady blink. Curtains swaying slow and wide. The evening opens up its quiet side. Another can, another laugh. Feet on the rail, leaning back. The street below runs like a song, played low and easy all night long. Faint music from apartment walls, voices drifting through the halls. That little store with neon glare calls me softly through the air. Ice cream freezers glowing white, a couple browsing under soft light. I grab something just because the night forgives who we all was. When rooftops whisper overhead and time forgets what someone said. There's nothing loud but nothing still. It's the kind of calm that starts to fill these nights when the heat lets go and everything begins to slow. Sitting out above it all, letting little noises fall. Window light across my chest, empty streets, a sky undressed. These are the kinds of nights I miss, even while I'm deep in this. Drive with no direction set, music on, no single threat. Window down, the breeze cuts clean. A moving scene, not needing meaning. Signs in blue and plastic glow, stores that never say they'll close. Every red light feels like art, just here to pause the beating heart. Fan spinning circles overhead, concrete cooling under tread. Tomorrow's wait can wait till then. Tonight resets it all again. The stars peek out, unsure, half bold, above this city soft and old. No, we don't need a reason why. Some nights just breathe and amplify. These nights when the heat lets go and every corner seems to glow. Sitting still but floating too, with nothing urgent left to do. Sidewalk echoes under shoes, someone laughs 2 blocks from you. These are the kinds of nights that stay long after dawn gets in the way. Paper cups and melting cream, cigarette sparks on someone's jean. A nod to strangers passing by, shared glances with no need to try. Balcony talks across the gap, footsteps fading, evening naps. Basketball thumps past midnight, every sound just feels just these right. Nights that smooth the rough away, take the sharpness from the day. Resting on our tiny thrones, above the static in our zones. The world keeps spinning, we stay still, but hearts keep beating soft and real. These are the nights that quietly say we're more alive than any day. So here's to lights that never sleep, to every silence we still keep, to chill glasses and open skies, to what we feel not analyzed. Balcony air and low lit rooms, voices humming distant tunes. We'll be here just like this, in the middle of nights like this. Trains hum low through fading gray. The platform leans a certain way. I step inside, the doors retract. The city's weight slips off my back. Same old line, same colored seat, but something different walks with me. The handrails shine with borrowed light, and you're a thought I can't rewrite. People shuffle, stare ahead. I drift inside the words you said, not spoken now, not really gone, stretched across where we belong. This cabin smells like summer rain, like metal dust in someone's name. No one's talking, but it's clear your memory found its way back here. The glass reflects a half-formed face, too soft to hold, too sharp to trace. Between announcements in the dark, I find you hiding in a spark. You appear between the lines, where silence folds around the signs. Not quite a dream, not fully true, but always something pulling through. I don't know what draws you near, maybe just the fading year, but in this lurching silver track you leave and somehow still come back. drag, each tunnel turn, each subtle sway becomes a place you used to stay. I check my phone, then look away. It never lights up anyway. Outside's just a moving blur, but somehow that belongs to her. To how we laughed, to how we left, to what we gave and what was kept. This train forgets, but I do not. Each stop reminds me what we're not. Your shadow waits in exit signs and walks the path that once was mine. You appear between the lines where silence folds around the signs. Not quite a dream, not fully true, but always something pulling through. I let the moment pass again like missed connections, paper thin. But when the brakes begin to sigh, I almost speak, then wonder why. Maybe it's the way light bends between departures, not quite ends, or how a stranger's quiet stance can trigger our old circumstance. I've tried to file you into then, but now keeps bleeding you again. And so I ride with eyes half closed through places only we had known. You appear between the lines where memory slips and reassigns. The way you used to tilt your head lives louder now inside instead. This isn't grief, this isn't grace. It's just a train, a crowded place. And yet I sit, and yet I stay, because you never walk away. The bell, the breath, the open air. My stop arrives, but you're still there. I step into the cooling gray, but something of you stays anyway.
Texts pile up on my desktop, calendar marked in urgent red. My limbs feel like they're made of lead. Can't move from this comfortable spot. The world keeps spinning outside my door, but I found this perfect little space where time moves differently. Let's stay connected through these quiet hours. Your voice creates the only path I want to take. Deadlines can wait their turn in line while we exchange these slow and sleepy thoughts that float between us. No need to face the busy streets today. Just you and me, and miles away still feel so close. Motivation hides in distant corners while comfort wraps around my shoulders. Your laugh travels through invisible waves, and suddenly my room feels less empty. Plans and promises can wait until tomorrow, as minutes stretch to hours unnoticed in this shared bubble. Let's stay connected through these quiet hours. Your voice creates the only path I want to take. Deadlines can wait their turn in line while we exchange these slow and sleepy thoughts that float between us. No need to face the busy streets today. Just you and me, and miles away still feel so close. Some days weren't meant for movement. Some connections need no presence. The space between two voices can hold everything that matters. Can hold everything that matters right now. Oh. Let's stay connected through these quiet hours. Your voice creates the only path I want to take. Deadlines can wait their turn in line while we exchange these slow and sleepy thoughts that float between us. No need to face the busy streets today. Just you and me, and miles away still feel so close.
afternoon spills golden tea on these terracotta tiles. Coffee steam spirals free through the summer's idle smiles. Your velvet laugh cuts through this rooftop reverie. I trace the words you brew in this unhurried ceremony. Tables scattered with our dreams, awnings dancing gentle breeze. Nothing rushing, nothing screams, just this moment's poetry. Keys cascade like water drops on warped wooden lazy strings. Time has paused, the clock just stops while the bass guitar softly swings. Let the groove carry us slow through this hazy afternoon. Minutes dripping soft and low like honey from a silver spoon. Find me where the music flows between the notes we never played. Time dissolves in warm repose in this cool and shaded glade. Brushes whisper on the snare like secrets shared in summer rain. Your stories float on heated air while ice cubes melt in our refrain. Pigeons strut their Broadway show on fire escapes and weathered stone. Everything moves nice and slow in this space we've made our own. Keys cascade like water drops on warped wood and lazy strings. Time has paused, the clock just stops while the bass guitar softly swings. Let the groove carry us slow through this hazy afternoon. Minutes dripping soft and low like honey from a silver spoon. Find me where the music flows between the notes we never played. Time dissolves in warm repose in this cool and shaded glade. Brush cymbals shimmer gold like sunlight on the brick. Every story you've told becomes part of this music. Rooftops stretch to distant hills while we remain here still, caught in an afternoon's warm thrills. Time bends to our will. Tea grows cold but hearts stay warm in this jazz-kissed summer scene. Every note in perfect form drifts away serene. Keep this feeling close to you when the season turns to gray. Sometimes what feels light and true fades gently away. Soft above the world, let's go. 1,000 shades of quiet flow. The sky just folds between the green, like thoughts I've felt but never seen. I sit where branches cross like lace. This stillness holds a shifting grace. The light refracts then disappears in patterns woven through the years. The upper world begins to dance with every slow and subtle chance. Not speaking but it still replies in gestures taught by open skies. Not a sound I need to name, just color wrapped in drift and flame. It tells a story, doesn't rush, the kind you only hear in hush. Leaves that spin but never fall, saying nothing, saying all. Each tilt and sway a secret sign of something old and quietly kind. Let the noise beyond me fade in this soft unmoving shade. I watch the air reshape the light and breathe like everything is right. The overhead becomes a thought. In every curl the world forgot. A ceiling made of stitched ideas that holds me still without the years. I hear a rustle, half a note. No lyrics, just the way it floats. It brushes past the parts I keep and soothes what never went to sleep. Birds in places I can't see. Sketch melodies that just let be. The rhythm's there but undefined. A music meant to not be mined. Hear the minutes bend and bow, and I stop asking when or how. Each flick of green a kind of guide to walk within, not walk beside. Leaves that spin but never fall, saying nothing, saying all. Each tilt and sway a secret sign of something old and quietly kind. Let the noise beyond me fade in this soft unmoving shade. I watch the air or shape the light and breathe like everything is right. When the blocks and wires start to scream and nothing fits into the dream, I come back to this colored dome, this place that makes forgetting home. It teaches me what staying means in broken lines of painted greens. No need to win, no race to lose, just space enough to softly choose. Leaves that spin, no script, no start, moving like an open heart. They know no past, they fear no end, they only twist, receive and bend. So I sit and let them teach what peace can be within my reach. And when I rise, I'll rise with grace, with this green still in my gaze. And though the concrete calls again, this feeling lingers in the bend. Not carved in stone, not meant to stay, but mine enough to light the way. Heat is gone from all the glass. Evening moves a little fast. Empty cups on wooden floors, and silence slipping through the doors. The golden haze is burned away. What's left feels soft and slightly gray. The shirt still hung from one long night. The mark your laugh left in the light. Scattered coins and wristbands bent. The way your scent just came and went. Not much remains that I can show, but something settles in the glow. A lighter scent inside the room. A shirt I washed but kept perfume. The kind of trace that never fades, just changes where it likes to stay. What's left behind, a quiet hum. Not fireworks, not beating drums, but rappers' notes and something small, still stuck like footprints in the hall. No headlines here, no final act, just corners where the day looks back. What's left behind, though plain to see, still says a lot to someone like me. Turns dry, the evening's thin. No blaze, just stillness settling in. One playlist open on my phone, still paused where we had left it on. Some photo booth that dropped too dark. A page we tore in some small park. The sticker on the window frame still curled and slightly spells your name. You took your books, I kept them up. A lighter that won't spark but shrugs. I keep these things I won't defend. They feel like places that pretend. What's gone was loud, but what remains holds what the silence re-explains. It's not about the days we miss, but all the stillness after this. What's left behind, a gentle pull. Not vivid, sharp, or wonderful, but something soft, a thread of breath that follows slow behind what left. Not stories grand or colors bright, but pale reminders placed just right. What others might forget or toss is where I learn what mattered most. And in the shape the light now takes, I see the shift that distance makes. Not absence, not a clean goodbye, just space where time begins to lie. No headlines drawn across the wall, no need to make the moment talk. But in the quiet of this room, there's still a kind of bloom. What's left behind won't make a sound, but it still speaks when I look down. At ticket stubs in open drawers, at quiet in the hallway floors. The heat is gone but not erased. It left its mark in this old place. And even though it's out of sight, it glows a little late at night. So let the cooler seasons start. They won't replace what touched my heart. I don't need summer to return for me to keep what I've learned.
list like something I forgot exists. Take your time, I sip too slow. We talk but neither wants to know. You say I'm fine with crooked teeth and smile like something's underneath. The toast gets cold, we eat it still. You tap your nails against the sill. My sweater's hanging by your bed, but nothing else is ever said. We're moving like we're made of sleep, saying things we never keep. But in the way you drink your tea, you still half fold yourself toward me. Left on low, not fully off. We drift like steam, we cool, we cough. Not quite close and not detached, still tuned to where we almost match. No high notes, no big collapse, just seconds stretch between the gaps. We hum like walls with old reverb and feel too much to find the verb. Your shoes stay parked for one more night. I charge your watch, don't ask if right. You fix your hair, I clean my sink, but neither of us stops to think. The playlist plays what you once chose. I skip it twice, then let it go. You leave a peach inside the bowl, and somehow that just says it all. Your coat's too thin for nights like these, but you still wear it just to tease. You say you're tired, I say same, and neither asks who takes the blame. Left on low but still in range. We move through days that never change, like subway cars that never meet, but run beside on different beats. You don't say stay, I don't say go. We both just keep the volume low, and in the quiet we both made, we leave what neither wants to fade. The timer blinks but no one moves. The fan still spins, the light still soothes. A week old mug, your favorite shirt, all sitting still like they forgot to hurt.
Could anything be better than this? I couldn't ask for more. You're all I need, brighter than all the lights. Your smile illuminates everything. I don't need any treasures if you're by my side. This time with you is all I need. I don't wish for anything more. Your presence outshines the stars, contains all the happiness in this world. Small joys come together, creating a world just for us. Every precious moment feels like forever. No future scares me if you hold my hand. This time with you is all I need. I don't wish for anything more. Your presence outshines the stars, contains all the happiness in this world. Sometimes I wonder if it's a dream, if I'm allowed to be this happy. But when I look into your eyes, I know this is the truth. This time with you is all I need. I don't wish for anything more.
shines. The stars contains all the happiness in this world. You're all I need.
Without noticing into something light and free. You just stay as you are. Your gaze is all I need. The quiet way you see me makes everything slow down. No need to change a thing, just your eyes on mine. We flow from hour to hour. You can watch me as I am. No facades, no disguise. I might drift into something weightless right before your eyes. Just stay exactly as you are. Presence is the key. The distance disappears between us, though we barely move at all. Your gaze holds me steady as afternoon starts to fall. Lost in our atmosphere in this intimate space. No need to change a thing, just your eyes on mine. We flow from hour to hour. You can watch me as I am. No facade, no disguise. I might drift into something weightless right before your eyes. Just stay exactly as you are. Oh, your presence is the key. The simplest things mean everything when seen through honest eyes. Your gaze transforms. Oh, you can watch me as I am. No facades, no disguise. I might drift into something weightless right before your eyes. Just stay exactly as you are. Oh, your presence is the key.
Fantastic fans hum soft and slow. Curtains dance like they just know something's coming, not quite here, but close enough to pull me near. Socks off, floor still cool to touch. I press play, but not too much. A breeze sneaks in like it's allowed. This silence even feels like sound. Glass bottle sweating on my desk, taste of something citrus-esque. You said this brand was kinda mid, but I still buy it, yeah I did. No big plans, no shoes to tie, just minty air and half a sky. Scroll through flights I won't yet take, but dream like I forgot they're fake. This is the space where summer hides between the sheets and subway rides. Not loud, not bright, but almost there, like tunes that float from somewhere bare. I move but barely in my seat, a little sway, a tapping beat. It's not a dance, it's not a plan, it's chill enough to understand. Ceiling fan wobbles just a bit, I watch the spin, pretend I quit. The calendar says almost June, but I just vibe to afternoon. The laundromat's across the street, a shirt you left still smells like sweet. I don't call, don't write, don't check, but think of you on random deck. The neon sign blinks once, then twice. I stretch my arms, drop melting ice, and in the mirror by the hall I see a version not too small. No message left, no sound to chase, just echo shaped like open space. This moment doesn't ask for more, it breathes like tides that touch the shore. This is the space where summer waits, entangled sheets and sliding gates. Not fire, not sun, just whispered proof that seasons shift in sonic loops. I hum along, I close my eyes, let rooftops blend with bluer skies. Maybe this is what it means to float between the in-betweens. Peach drink sweating on my palm, a playlist playing something calm. The beat repeats then falls away, like thoughts I won't say anyway. And if you were to text me now, I wouldn't jump, just smile somehow. Cause everything's in place, not loud, just me, the air, and something proud. This is the space where summer leans on corner stores and color screens, where nothing's wrong and nothing's planned, just time that drips from both our hands. A chill that's wrapped in quiet things like t-shirts, fans, and soda rings. The world can wait, I'll stay right here until that heat wave reappears. Fantastic fans and peach drinks too, waiting soft for something new. But even now this moment fits like ice that melts but never quits. Drinks melting in our hands, afternoon shadows stretch, our laughter in the air, time passes slowly. Today it's just like that summer when your smile appears. It feels like summer when I'm with you. Every day shines like July. It feels like summer when we're together. Coming days turn magical. Hey, light dancing on waves, salt marks left on skin, like stars at night, memories gleaming. Every moment's just like that summer when I hear your voice. It feels like summer when I'm with you. Every day shines like July. It feels like summer when we're together. Coming days turn magical. Yeah, even in winter I know that special heat you give. Time passes but won't change summer memories. It feels summer when I'm with you. Every day shines like July. It feels like summer when we're together. Common days turn magical. Yeah. Afternoon shadows stretch across the floor. Jazz plays from speakers in the corner. My mind drifts to places unexplored. As I sip this moment like aged wine, the city moves in slow motion outside while I'm caught in this timeless bubble of quiet anticipation. What's on your mind? Tell me what you see. My days are lighter when you're around, so freeing. I often ask if our paths cross by grand design. Your presence makes gravity disappear. Piano notes flow through the atmosphere. Caught in this haze of blissful uncertainty that follows you everywhere. Cafe tables filled with passing strangers. Their stories overlap, then separate. My thoughts keep returning to your face like melodies that refuse to be forgotten. The baseline walks beneath conversations as I count the minutes until you arrive to color these empty spaces. What's on your mind? Tell me what you see. My days are lighter when you're around, so freeing. I often ask if our paths cross by grand design. Your presence makes gravity disappear. Piano notes flow through the atmosphere. Caught in this haze of blissful uncertainty that follows you everywhere. Some connections defy explanation. Some harmonies just fall into place. The way you transform ordinary days into something that lifts me higher. The way you transform ordinary days into something divine. What's on your mind? Tell me what you see. My days are lighter when you're around, so freeing. I often ask if our paths cross by grand design. Your presence makes gravity disappear. Piano notes flow through the atmosphere. Caught in this haze of blissful uncertainty that follows you everywhere. Slow moving ceiling fan spin stories overhead. Quarter notes fall like afternoon shadows. Piano keys float across the room, half away. In this hazy state of mind, melodies curl around empty chairs. Time stretches like honey from a spoon. Nothing rushed, nothing forced.
and fade away. Rhythm sits just behind the beat, softly swaying like branches in a summer breeze. Music hangs in the air, suspended between moments that nobody counts. Coffee rings form on wooden tables, conversations drift in and out of focus. Bass notes walk beneath it all, unhurried, like clouds across a clear blue sky. Shoulders drop with each measure, tension melts into this perfect groove that feels like breathing. These gentle waves of sound wash over thoughts and fade away. Rhythm sits just behind the beat, softly sway like branches in a summer breeze. Music hangs in the air, suspended between moments that nobody counts. Some songs are meant for dancing, some for thinking through. This one's for existing in spaces between notes, in the quiet pause. In the quiet pause. These gentle waves of sound wash over thoughts and fade away. Rhythm sits just behind the beat, softly swaying like branches in a summer breeze. Music hangs in the air, suspended between moments that nobody counts.
Shadows stretch across the avenue. You pull me gently into view. There's a gold tone in the air tonight, like the whole street just exhale right. Storefront glass catching fading fire. You point at a sign now, Miss Pryor. We talk in loops and half-formed thoughts. Every pause says more than we thought. Your laughter spills with nothing planned. I brush your sleeve like shifting sand. Bikes roll past, a child runs free, but it's your glance that settles me. We pass a dog asleep outside, a jazz loop humming somewhere wide. No plans, no race, just letting it go. Each little breath moves soft and slow. These quiet hours carry light in ways the day never gets right. Your voice blends into the breeze, like it was born to move with ease. Walking close, no space to prove. Still every silence finds its groove. If this is all we ever do, I call it something close to true. Landing glow behind cafe glass. You sip slow, let the moment pass. The world goes soft around the edge. A bird calls out from a rooftop ledge. Someone sketches on the stairs. The bus rolls by but nobody cares. You're leaning close, I catch your tone. That comfort I can't call my own. We trade small stories light and low. Let the sidewalk take us slow. No claim to love, no lines to trace. Still something holds us in this place. In time, it doesn't push or pull. It just hangs here quiet and full. These quiet hours carry light in ways the day never gets right. No headline, just a look from you, and suddenly the sky feels true. We don't need a grander view.
still call it by your name. When colors start to blur and bend and buildings hum like old best friends, I won't ask what comes next. I'm already here and that's enough. Each walk draws circles in the dust, in streets we follow more than trust. So I'll keep pace, however wide, with your presence right beside. These quiet hours carry light like secret paths without a guide, with no rush and no set cue, just small good. Same old desk, same glowing light, half a line, then thoughts take flight. This breeze slips in so soft, so slow, and suddenly I just know. Working late, the room stays still, fingers move, but not at will. You're drifting like a quiet thought on a draft I never caught. I write a verse, erase your name, replace it, but it reads the same. This kind of air, light on the skin, brings out all the places you've been. You lean in, just out of view, say that line could use some truth, and I'd pretend to take the note, but really I just loved you close. Cool days write you in again, like a song I never end. Air just right, no weight, no heat. That's when memory feels complete. Every lyric turns your way, every rhyme still sounds like stay. When the season finds this pace, you come back in lowercase. Cold coffee, notebook full, thoughts of you uneditable. Your gray coat in that fading sun, still the sharpest line I've spun. The way you'd hum to test the flow and tilt your head when lines would glow. We'd write in parks, in cafes dim, then laugh at how the song begins. This air, this time, this tone I chase, feels like you walk through the space, but it's just autumn in disguise, with your voice behind the lines. Every pause in what I write feels like you just out of sight. When the weather leans this way, I don't miss you, I replay. Cool days write you in again, like a song I never end. Air just right, no weight, no heat. That's when memory feels complete. Every lyric turns your way, every rhyme still sounds like stay. When the season finds this pace, you come back in lower. Maybe it's this air between summer's hush and autumn's lean that makes each note so sharp, so clean, like the part of you I've never seen. The page stays blank, I press repeat, just waiting on your kind of beat. Cooler skies and colder pens, still hoping for your line again. Cool days echo what we made from borrowed chords and quiet shade. You're the verse that won't stay gone, even when the light moves on. Every word I try to bend loops around to where you end. You're the season I ride through, every blank space leads to you. So I stay here, desk and screen, letting weather shape the scene. Cool and steady, not too loud, like the way you wore a cloud. Writing you was never planned, but it's all I understand. Cool days help me find your face one more time in quiet space. Walking empty streets at dusk, your image suddenly appears
my footsteps come to pause. As I gaze up at the sky in whispers of the quiet night, I see a smile forming. Though I walk different paths each day, I end up circling the same place, thinking of you. When I wander alone in quiet nights, your image suddenly surface, still clear despite passing time. Those eyes that smile, that moment, alone but not lonely, standing under the stars. Following the streetlight glow, tracing memories in my heart within seasons gone by. The times we shared together, those moments we can't read into, yet still remain in my heart. Though I walk different paths each day, I end up circling the same place, thinking of you. When I wander alone in quiet nights, your image suddenly surface, still clear despite passing time. Those eyes that smile, that moment, alone but not lonely, standing under the stars. This walk that began to forget awakens more vivid memories. In the silence of night, I hear your voice coming through. When I wander alone in quiet nights, your image suddenly surface, still clear despite passing time. Those eyes that smile, that moment, alone but not lonely, standing under the stars.
Same seat, same sound in the air. Still feels different when you're there. Nothing big, but still it fits. Just the two of us and shit. The room forgets what day it's on. Curtains slow, the light is gone. We don't move, but time replays every silence, every phase. No need to say we stayed the same, but nothing has to be renamed. You breathe once and that's enough, the quiet shape of something tough. Just the two of us, no plan, folding hours in our hands. This space never needs to try, it knows exactly how and why. World keeps leaning in too far, but in here we stay where we are. Same old street, same heavy sky, but next to you it passes by. Mugs are warm, the light is blue. You laugh once and I slip through. Even traffic sounds feel soft, like this city's been turned off. We don't chase what others do, there's no finish line with you. Every breath becomes a thread, pulling thoughts I never said. In this corner out of view, every hour bends to you. Outside rushes, but in here we're the part that disappears. Just the two of us still here,
edges pulling near. No announcements, no alarms, just the hush between our arms. World keeps knocking like it should, but we're better than it could. Same old day, but through your eyes, even quiet starts to rise. Mornings close, but nothing breaks. We don't owe the world our shape. Let it stretch and let it turn. We'll come back when it's our turn. The loop repeats, the lights go dim, but you're the calm beneath the spin. Ordinary's not the same when it answers to your name. Just the two of us again, not beginning, not the end. Same old hour, brand new tone. Every pause becomes our own. It's not magic, not escape, just the way the pieces shape. And when night folds back the sky, we're still here, just you and I.